Hello everyone, welcome to the Darkest Wings Tarot. Today we are going to be doing something a little different. We are going to be doing and receiving general messages about the month of April. So we're not going to be doing any pick a card reading today. This is going to be one reading that is a general message. So since it is a general message, keep in mind that this message is meant for many people, not just one. So divine which messages are for you. And if something feels wrong, that's not a message for you. If I say one thing, but it feels like it's hitting in a different area of your life than I described, then really use your discernment and use your own intuition to reflect on what this reading is trying to tell you, to reflect on what this reading is trying to bring into your life. And of course, if it doesn't resonate, then it is not the reading for you, and that is totally fine. I watch readings sometimes and they just were not meant for me, and that's okay. So we're first going to dive into some tarot cards before getting into our oracle cards. So yeah, and of course we will look at some dice later. So first we are going to dive into some tarot cards. I love this deck. This is the Mind's Eye Tarot by Olivia Rose. And oh my gosh, is it a beautiful deck. What do we need to know about the month of April? All right, wow. Okay, so the first thing I heard was it's Aries season. Oh my gosh. Wow. The first, oh my gosh. Okay. And we have the Ten of Wands on underneath the Devil in reverse. Okay, so this is the first message to my viewers watching this reading about the month of April. We are making decisions. We're no longer being indecisive, and that's why Aries season came through. Aries season is about action, but it is decisive action. It's about avoiding burnout as well. Aries can be burnt out very easily. They represent the spark, like when a match is lit, and if you don't set that match onto what is meant to be lit, it burns through, right? And the match burns up and it's gone. Wow. I'm also getting something about smoke, like with fire, there is smoke. When we burn something, there is smoke, and there is a protective quality to that. And so I'm feeling like the decisive action that we take is actually protecting us in some way. So when you decide to act on what excites you, I feel like this is going to be a month. April is going to be a month of doing what excites you, acting on what excites you, going after it. Getting a second chance. I'm hearing some of you have tried something before and it didn't work. Maybe you faced that burnt out previously, and now it's like you're coming towards this with a different mindset, a different mental state. There's a lot of grounded passion, grounded dreaming in this layout. And so what I get with the Devil in reverse and the Ten of Wands upright, oh my gosh, this is heavy emotions. Look how the moon is underneath that. We have the moon upright underneath. I feel like we are not letting heavy things drain us, not only emotionally, but mentally, physically. It's like there have been things that have weighed so heavy on us, things that have been so heavy in our life. It could be a type of addiction. It could be a type of unhealthy relationship, unhealthy attachment. We are letting go of that. We are resisting that. We are letting go and dropping some sort of weight that was weighing on us very emotionally. Wow. We're letting go of the past. We're letting go of stagnancy. We are actually learning to let go of old emotions, like things that you've held on to. I'm getting grudges. Aries can really get angry. It can be an angry sign. I'm actually an Aries, so I'm allowed to say that. Aries can hold grudges. Aries can be angry. They can be combative. They can fight, and not always in a negative way, because what I'm getting from this spread is like, you need to fight to protect yourself. You need to make a decisive action. That's what I mean by fight, like moving through a lot of addiction, stagnancy, but I'm really getting just emotional weight, old wounds. We're moving through those because there are things that we want to do. There are things that we need to do because we love them. I don't know why I'm just getting such a loving energy from this. Like, I want to do the things that make me happy. I want to pursue the things that give me joy. And I'm not going to protect myself from the things that I love, right? Because sometimes we hold ourselves back from doing what we love because we're afraid of failure. And what these cards are telling me is like, what's actually going to protect you from failure is doing the thing that excites you, going after it. Because that's where that smoke comes in. When we ignite that fire within ourselves, it actually protects us. Wow, that is so beautiful. I don't want this message to be too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and dive into our other tarot deck. Wow, so I also want to say, like, I'm getting Queen of Pentacles energy from this. This card always makes me think of the Queen of Pentacles, even though it's only the page. And what that's telling me is that we may be taking better care of ourselves. We may be facing the truth about what we need to do if we want to achieve our goals, if we want to do things right this time. I feel like you've seen a lot. You have seen a lot. You have tried a lot. And you are so determined. What you see, what you do not shy away from, is actually your strength right now. Your determination is literally your strength. And this is not a sword card. This is not a wand card. This is the Pentacles card. And this is telling me that there is a real stability and structure and groundedness to the actions that you're going to take. I feel like you are going to be gentle with yourself while you are pursuing things, not burning yourself out too much. Really giving yourself room to do your best and to not just push through everything. And that is so interesting because Aries season, like I said, it can burn out, right? I feel like you're doing everything you can to avoid that. It's almost like I can't be still, otherwise I'm not going to be taking any action, and that almost leads to burnout. Like keeping myself stuck almost feels like burnout, but taking too much action also feels like burnout. There's a balance because you have seen a lot. You have been through so much. You have seen what you've needed to see to take the next steps. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Oh my gosh. These cards can be kind of hard. Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. All my beautiful viewers who are watching, wow. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's the Knight of Swords. Oh wow. Okay. Sorry guys, I know I always say oh wow a lot. You are making sure that you are giving from a full cup. This month of April, you are going to be giving from a full cup. You are going to be filling your cup first. You are not going to be going into things burnt out. Wow. Oh my gosh. We have the Emperor in reverse. Okay. There's another card that came out. Wait. That's so weird. Did no other card come out? Wow. So when I was shuffling, I saw the Three of Pentacles come out. And now there is no Three of Pentacles on the floor, on the table. I am so confused by that. Like, literally, it feels like a card just appeared and disappeared with no explanation. If it's in this deck, I'm gonna freak out. Oh my gosh, it's in this deck. Okay, wow. Okay, so what that means to me with the Emperor in reverse and me thinking that the Emperor in reverse was the Three of Pentacles upright, I mean, I seriously saw that. You're not meant to do this alone. I feel like you aren't alone. I feel like you have a lot of support. Maybe from places you didn't expect. These are from like-minded people. This could be from your spirit team, but I'm really getting like, you're not alone in this. You're not doing this alone. There are people who are supporting you through this. But conversely, wow. I'm getting the message that you may feel unstable in some points of your life, and that's what's causing you to go after your dreams. It's almost like, if I'm without what I want, that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with me, there's something bad about me. It just means that I need to go after what I want. And I feel like you're not obsessing, being scared over not achieving things. Like, maybe before you've been feeling like, wow, there's this dream I haven't accomplished yet. I'm so like unaccomplished for not accomplishing it. But all of a sudden you realize, wait, I haven't achieved it yet because I just haven't achieved it yet. Like, you're not wallowing in that feeling of loss, of not having something. Instead, you're actively working towards building it. Instead of being upset, of fretting, of worrying about not having your dreams, because this is the Seven of Cups, this is about dreams. Instead of worrying about it, letting it be something that drags you down, it's now something that motivates you. But once again, we have the cup here, we have the Ace of Cups to sort of balance this energy out of the Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords, it can rush into things without thinking about it. This is burnout energy. This is, I'm putting all of my energy towards this one thing. But then the Seven of Cups is such a scattered energy. It's such a dreamy energy. And it's almost like saying, if you're going towards a dream, you can't just chase after it. You need to believe in it. You need to love it. You need to nurture it. There's that Page of Pentacles again. You have to nurture it. There's a nurturing, grounded energy. And I believe the Ace of Cups is communicating that grounding energy by symbolizing self-care, only giving from a full cup, not dumping out whatever you have left, but letting what is full within you run over. This cup is overflowing. It's not pouring out. This cup is allowing the abundance of its energy to flow outward. This is not forced energy. And yet we have a card about going towards something. And this is what is so beautiful about the spiritual community, is that there is a word for this, and this word is alchemy. You are literally alchemizing the overflow of your abundance to move in certain directions. Directions towards what you want, directions towards what you dream of. And this may not be one thing, because Aries kind of wants to try its hand at everything, but is very focused. Aries likes to start things. Aries likes to start many things. Sometimes it doesn't always finish those things. And maybe that's where some of this, I'm hearing the word grief, is even coming from. But you are learning to give from what is overflowing in your life. When you feel so much love and so much hope and so much kindness, calmness, beauty, power, drive within yourself, that it naturally flows out, you're giving that flow direction. You are alchemizing the energy in your life to work for you. Wow. That is a really beautiful energy. This is not a month about forcing things. This is a month about letting your natural passion and your natural abundance of beautiful feelings move towards what you want, because you are focused, because you are dreaming, manifesting. And you're manifesting by action. And this action is not coming from a draining place. It's coming from an abundant place. That is so beautiful. I kind of want to get, oh my gosh, I feel like these cards are going to give us such a big message. So I'm kind of thinking, which deck should I use? Yes, let's use this one first. We have action on the bottom of the deck. I didn't even shuffle. Let's see if that card comes out, because that would be very interesting if it did. All right, what spirit animal messages can... Wow. If anyone is sending you negative energy, because remember how we got smoke is protection, action is protection. If you feel any negative energy, any competition, jealousy, while you're moving in this beautiful direction, send those people love, and not from a draining place, from those same abundant feelings. Wow. Wow, we have Revealer of Truth. Okay, we're gonna read this card in a second. I've never seen this card from this deck. What do people viewing this reading need to know about April? Let's see. We have Intuitive and Revealer of Truth. Wow. Let's get one more. What is this one? Oh my gosh, and we have Magic. Okay, wow. And we have Prosperity. Wow. And the first sentence on this card is let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. These cards are just so beautiful. So this kind of took a different turn than I expected. These cards are so gentle, wise, and I guess that's not different from what I expected, because this reading has really been about you have seen so much, you have tried so much, you are coming from a grounded place, an abundant place, and also a sensitive place. It's like your passions, your dreams. I feel like the Revealer of Truth, it's almost like you are going to be bringing your truth out into the open one way or another. Things that you know, your knowledge, things that you genuinely know about, not things that you are forcing yourself to to tell or relay to the world. This is coming from you. This is coming from what you personally know in your soul to be true. You are sharing that because it's an abundance of knowledge. And maybe a lot of this knowledge is intuitive. A lot of this knowledge comes from your connection to not only the earth, but spirit, to the ether, to your own spirit, to your own soul. Let's go ahead and read what these cards are, but I really am feeling such a deep, soulful energy that is working alongside spirit. And didn't I say you're not alone in this? If some of you are like, I don't have many friends right now, I don't have family members or people that I can rely on emotionally or in any way, know that you are not alone. You are walking with spirit, with your spirit team, with your spirit guides. Okay, you are not alone. There are so many times on our spiritual journeys where we feel alone down our path. All of a sudden our path diverts from the one that everyone else is on. And that can feel so isolating. But know that you will be led to the right people. Because we got the Three of Pentacles upright. You are meant to build with like-minded people. But if you feel like those people aren't around, know that your spirit guides are actively building with you. So, Revealer of Truth, and it is the Coyote spirit. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. I feel like this goes along with what I said, where you have seen so much. Life has maybe tried to trick you. Maybe you have fallen for tricks, and I don't know why, but I got a dark energy when I was reading that, and not from you, not from this card, but from the idea of the world, people playing tricks on us. Maybe this goes along with sort of the Devil in reverse, the Ten of Swords upright, that Moon card. It's like there have been things that have truly hurt us, put us in our feels, but yet there are things that are sparking our joy and sparking our want to try new things. And I feel like this card is saying, like, don't fall for the trap that there's only this darkness, this addiction, this negative attachment. There is so much more, and you will conquer it. Because now we have magic. And look, we had Revealer of Truth, and now listen to the first line of this card. Choose to know the truth because you can. This, a lot of you know what that means. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through the deception. Some habit is being broken in April. Some habit, it's just, wow. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Wow, I'm getting huge forgiveness energy. Some of you may identify with this and some of you may not, but when I got that reading, magic and wisdom are your birthright, I don't know why, but I just got forgiveness. Like, you are forgiving yourself, but you are also forgiving others and understanding that we all deserve to be free. In one way or another. Okay, some of you may be like, that's so cheesy. I don't really know how to get my point across right now, but it's like, even the people who have hurt us, it's so hard but we have to let go sometimes for our own peace. And others, they deserve peace too, and they deserve for us to at least see from their point of view. I know that some people have done horrible things that I don't know how I could forgive, especially in this world right now. There are people that have done heinous things, and it's so hard to forgive. But as someone who has been tricked, who has been betrayed, as someone who has been hurt beyond my own capacity, hurt people. And here we have choose to know the truth because you can. It's almost like you are able to give from this beautiful place because you are able to access it. Some people can't. It's that image of walking down a path and then it diverts. It's like not everyone can see the truth of their soul, of their life, of their destiny, of their dreams. Some people actively push it away. Some people actively deceive themselves of what their life could turn into. But you have the ability to see beyond that. And so you may resonate with any of those messages, forgiving people on a very deep level for your own peace, but also for peace in general, for a hope that the world will be a better place, that forgiveness will somehow break chains and set and bring freedom into the mix. Wow, you could be really forgiving people this next month. And if some of you you're not ready to forgive, that's okay. You don't need to be ready to forgive. That's something that takes time, and that's something only you can decide for yourself. But there is magic that is meant to come into your life, and it has everything to do with what you've been through, what you've seen, because didn't I say you've seen a lot? So intuitive, we have listen to the song in your soul, trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing, emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude, recognize that you are unique and that you are loved, right? You're not alone. And that solitude, that makes me think of tending to yourself, really tending to yourself. I'm so sorry that took me so long to divine that message of forgiveness. I have really struggled with forgiveness. There have been things that I have really struggled to let go of and forgive, and so I try and come from a place of love and care when speaking about that, but I just had to say it, and some of you needed to hear that. Some of you needed to hear that forgiveness is possible. And some of you needed to hear that you don't have to forgive, that you just need to forgive yourself and find peace within yourself. Wow. This is really intense. How long is... Wow, okay. I feel like an hour has passed, even though it's only been 30 minutes. And that's like just so exciting. I love when time sort of slows down like that. Okay, so I do want to say on the bottom of the deck, we have Sage and Blessing. And this is Jupiter and the moon. This is giving me so blessings to your heart, blessings to your feelings. We just had Jupiter go direct in Cancer. It was retrograde for the last 4 months, and it just went direct. So this is an expansion of our feelings, and I really get a healing energy of this, like healing our feelings. that bit of forgiveness is coming in. Again, it's almost like expanding your bandwidth to feel. Oh my gosh, it's almost like this, expanding your emotions to such abundant places, that they actually spill over. This is so cool. Jupiter is a planet of expansion. It's also a guru, and that's why this card maybe is called Sage too, because sages are spiritual leaders. But sage is also a plant that clears energy, and sage actually is a protective smoke. And remember that image about protective smoke. So smoke may be really healing at this time. Saging your house may be really important, but I really think that it's deeper than that. I feel like there's just a lot of blessings that are coming into your emotions, and it's not necessarily, it feels like divine timing. It feels like your spirit guides, you know, have been really supporting you to get to this point. You've been supporting you too. Like, I don't feel like this is just like you can sage your house and all of a sudden you're at this magical place. I feel like this is something you have worked very hard towards. This is something that you have tried and tried at. So let's see, what do we need to know? Okay, wow. Wow, we have Mandrake. Sensuality. Wow. And we have Psychic Healing in reverse with Mugwort. Okay, wow. Can I get one more? The month of April. Earth Day is in April, I believe. Okay, and we have Elder in reverse. Sorry if these cards aren't super. At the bottom of the deck we have Commune. Wow, so we have Mandrake. Sensuality. I just want to say that there's a really beautiful energy coming from this card. I feel like you may be taking really good care of yourself this month, expanding your beauty somehow. This may be beauty rituals. This may be getting lost in art, like actually surrounding yourself with beauty in one way or another, like whatever you find beautiful, just really surrounding yourself with that. And it's going to bring you just closer into your love. It's going to take you deeper into your love. It's going to really bring you into this dreamy energy and surround you with dreams. A lot of dreams are going to be realized. A lot of your dreams are going to be shown attention next month, and we already talked about that. We have Elder in reverse with Wisdom and Mugwort with Psychic Healing. I really think that there is something that has been draining your energy, something that has been draining your spiritual energy, and it has something to do with holding yourself back. Whatever it was from the past. It was old baggage, and I feel like it was blocking you psychically. I feel like it was actually blocking your ability to dream and your ability to know what is best for you in your life even. I'm gonna go ahead and read these from the book, just because I feel like it's going to really give us some insight into what's going on. So I'm going to read Elder in reverse first. So in reverse, stagnancy, sorrow, resistance to transformation, immoral, not applying lessons, not widening the known, not cultivating wisdom, decay, negativity. So this, like I said, this is like something was shrinking, constricting your ability to think, your ability to see beyond a certain situation. Maybe something has been really consuming, and what changes is that you're just going to be tapping into yourself, into your love, expanding your heart, your feelings, your beauty, your empathy. I am getting like a beautiful kind of sexy energy from this card though. Like, I feel like this is more than just feelings. This is more than just dreams. This is literally getting in touch with your body again, getting in touch with your form, really loving yourself, your body. Let's go ahead and look at Mugwort in reverse. But it's almost like some of you really may be forgiving a situation or seeing the truth of a situation. And this truth of the situation, it may be a truth that you couldn't accept before. For instance, like, I need to let this go, or this is consuming me in a way that isn't right, or even like, I need to forgive. And maybe you weren't able to see that, and now you can. Now you're seeing from this wise perspective about a situation that maybe you just weren't in the right time to understand. Like, maybe you needed to keep trying and to keep failing to finally understand the truth of a situation. Maybe it has nothing to do with forgiveness. Maybe it just really is like, I've been making the same mistakes over and over again, and I just don't seem to learn from this situation. And so finally, I am opening my eyes and seeing what needs to be seen about this situation. Because didn't I say earlier, it's like, whatever you don't shy away from is going to be really rewarding. Maybe you've shied away from letting this thing go. Maybe you've shied away from applying the lessons that you've learned. And now all of a sudden you have this energy, this love within you, this abundance of emotions. It's just something within yourself, this magic, this intuition, this truth seeker. It's like you as a person have grown so much that you can finally see the truth of the situation, that you can finally understand what deserves your attention. And what deserves your attention is what excites you, is what you love to do, and what fills your cup and doesn't take from it. So Mugwort in reverse, stuck in between deception, illusions, lost in the labyrinth, disoriented, confusion. Like we said earlier, like, I got that dark energy from this card, this truth seeker, where it said, look out for the tricks of life. It's almost like, I feel like there really has been a situation that drained you, tricked you, tried to constrict you. It actually narrowed your thinking, and not in a good way. Instead of this determination, you felt negative, and like you had tunnel vision on only this situation that was draining you. And sometimes, and I feel like now the focus is shifting, and it's because of all that you've been through. You're finally tapping into what you love. Maybe you're realizing, I don't love this situation. This situation doesn't love me back. And yet my spirit guides, myself, I love myself. Aries is a sign about the self. It rules over the first house, which rules over our personality, our body, our literal physique, our first impression. It's how we come out kicking and screaming into the world. Let's read Mandrake, because it is upright, and it is, let's just get an upright card and see what, or an upright interpretation of a card. It might be really refreshing. Okay, and mandrakes, I don't know why, but it's making me think of Harry Potter and how they, oh my God, guys, some of you don't give a shit about Harry Potter, that's okay. But in Harry Potter, mandrakes were used to get people unfrozen and unparalyzed. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is very deep, and I am getting chills all up my neck, and wow. In Harry Potter, this is the second Harry Potter movie, the people in the movie find out about this plant called the mandrake plant, I think, and it looks a lot like this. It's actually a plant that has a root that's actually a body, and they come to find out that mandrakes actually cure people from being frozen, from being paralyzed. So they actually make people unstuck. They use the juice to to make people unstuck. But the thing about mandrakes is that they are very independent plants. They don't like to be harvested. They don't like to be used. And I feel like that is a lot like you. You are such an independent, fierce person with a beautiful heart and a beautiful healing capacity. And when you have those two things in one person, someone who is determined and healing, it can be really easy to hold on to things because you want answers, you want the truth. And I feel like what you are coming into the truth of is yourself and the beauty of yourself and of your life, because you aren't alone. There's magic around you. Wow, there's a lot of magic around you. I feel like some of you are starting to feel really full of gratitude. Because, right, instead of feeling like, wow, I haven't achieved certain things, you're seeing it as, I have the opportunity to achieve these things. Oh, I don't have them? That just means that I can go after them. And I feel like you're finding a lot of beauty in that. But anyways, Neptune is a planet of reflections. And in Harry Potter, pretty much people seeing reflections is what saves them from dying. And I feel like you are seeing the beauty in your own reflection, and it's actually getting you from being unstuck. You're actually becoming unstuck because you are seeing the beauty in your reflection and really working on that. But let's go ahead and read this. Upright, we have sensuality, discovering new forms of intimacy, finding the inner beloved, expression of healthy sexuality, and abundance. Wow. I don't have much else to say about that. I'm gonna go ahead and roll some of these dice. And we're gonna get some angel numbers. And so if you see these numbers this month in April, you will know that this message is speaking to you. You'll be reminded of this reading. Okay, so we have 8, 8, and 20. So 882, 288, 828. Wow, so that is an angel number that you will see if you're meant to be reminded of this reading, or it's just that you're on the right track. Let's get another number. What will be your message bringing number for us, Spirit, to remind us of this reading in April? Wow, we have 1, 3, and 8. I think it's so interesting that we have 8 coming up again, because it's making me think of karma and cycles and transformation, because I'm thinking of the 8th house, but also 8 as the number of Saturn. Saturn rules over the number 8, but the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. So this is karma, heavy lessons. This is also structured, like structuredness, being solid is an energy of Saturn. And in this reading, we've gotten that grounded energy, not giving from a drained place, giving from an abundant place. And I feel like there have been some cycles that you had to go through. And I feel like you went through these cycles so that you could give from such a full cup with so much knowledge and truth, because you've been through so much. Now you have so much knowledge to share. And it's not coming from a forced place, remember, it's coming from what you've been through, what you truly know, what your soul knows to be true. All right, I hope that this general reading was insightful and comforting, and have an amazing April, everyone. I will see you in the next reading. Bye.